It's time for another episode of the Daily Blogcast for Internet Marketing, where every day we find all the best industry blog posts and turn them into something you can listen to, because you can't read. Now, here are your hosts, Mark and Brian.
Hey guys, welcome to episode 83 of the Daily Blogcast for Internet Marketing.
Welcome.
So, nothing, no Wednesday, woobly Wednesdays? Or?
I thought we decided that it didn't matter what day
retarded.
it was.
Yeah. Whoops.
No.
Okay.
I don't think retarded is the acceptable nomenclature.
That's true.
Sir.
All right.
You're retarded.
I was just curious. Thanks. All right. Well,
nobody listens to the show anyway. We can say
true.
whatever we want.
Doesn't matter.
Nope. If we get a complaint, I'm going to count that as a victory.
Me too.
Wait, someone listened?
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
I know. Someone asked me the other day, what's all the alcohol references in your show for?
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like, I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
We're drinking to drown our sorrows.
We drink.
Just kidding.
We drink because we're unhappy, and we're unhappy because we drink.
Yes. We drink because we can. How about that?
That was from Austin Powers, remember?
No.
Fat bastard. He said, I eat because I'm unhappy, and I'm unhappy because I eat. And he's all crying at the end. Get in my belly.
All right.
I'll eat your baby.
Have you heard that Google is giving away helicopters to big AdWords spenders?
Oh, nuh-uh.
Yeah.
They're giving him a helicopter, like
they're
to
giving
own?
him a real live toy helicopter.
Oh, God.
This is from Search Engine Roundtable.
That's dumb.
Barry Schwartz. I know. They said the gift includes a flying toy helicopter,
Uh-huh.
a manual, a letter, and a Google Partners box. And you get that if you spend upwards of $1 million in AdWords PPC ads. You get like a $12 helicopter. I'm just kidding.
That seems fair.
Yeah. Here you go. No, that's kind of cool though, that they're at least giving you something. I love getting stuff like.
They're giving you clicks in return for all your money.
Yeah, that's true. You are getting something.
And headaches.
You must be getting something. Otherwise, you wouldn't be working with them.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not confirmed that you have to spend at least $1 million to get it. But who knows what the exact number is? He said that Barry just mentioned that they spent upwards of $1 million on AdWords PPC ads. But I love getting, like, as an affiliate marketer, if you're doing semi-decently for someone, like around Christmas time, you'll start to get all these gifts.
Mm-hmm.
Like one time I got this huge box, like the big box came, opened it up. It was like 2.5 feet by 2.5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like this crazy assortment of Christmas cookies, like this huge,
cool.
gigantic thing. I was like, wow, that is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I always get popcorn. So I just like re-gift that thing.
You always get popcorn?
Yeah, like a big barrels of popcorn.
Oh, wow.
Because I think you could buy those super
Who sends you
inexpensively.
that, if you don't mind me asking?
I think these were adult affiliates.
Oh.
So like Hot Movies.
They weren't children
Some dating
affiliates?
sites.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Like adult traffic.
Yeah, adult traffic.
Oh, I see. Hot Movies sent you popcorn.
Yeah, Hot Movies always send some good stuff out. So anyhow.
There's a shout out for Hot Movies.
But I don't do too much in the adult area anymore.
No.
Yeah, so did you have any news?
Yeah, it's a small post from Perform Insider. It's how competitive is your vertical? Turn is a California-based marketing software and analytics platform which provides information to advertising agencies, brands, and marketers. This information can be used to make real-time decisions regarding how to best target the ad dollars that they are spending. Turn has recently released their Advertising Intelligence Index, which applies global standard economic models to the trends they are seeing in programmatic advertising. That was a mouthful.
Yeah,
The
I
report-
couldn't have said that.
I know. I barely could say it. The report was generated using the information gathered from 1.5 billion anonymous customer attributes each day. With this information, marketers can make more informed decisions on what areas they want to target and which ones they should avoid. So this is just a short post, and there's a link to a bigger, probably giant report. But I just thought this was interesting. So the top 5 verticals that Turn has reported as becoming more competitive are, where's my drum roll?
I don't know.
So arts and entertainment.
Okay.
Arts, entertainment, and hobbies, 60% increase.
Wow.
Travel, 57% increase. Electronics and computers, 56. Financial services, 52. And telecom, 51. So
this is all consumer confidence is increasing. The economy has been getting better, and people are out there spending more money on their hobbies and entertainment and travel.
that sounds right.
Yeah.
Shockingly. The verticals that saw the greatest drop in programmatic advertising competition are sports and recreation had a 121% drop.
Because people are getting lazy, playing video games
They're
all the
getting
time.
fatter.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Jewelry. Yeah, with the economy being better, they're eating out more and they're getting fatter, so they're doing less sports. Jewelry is a 55% decrease.
Good.
Office products, 46% decrease because no one's using paper anymore.
Yeah.
No one's purchasing from the Michael
I use
Scott.
plenty of paper.
The Michael Scott paper company. You're the only guy keeping them in business, Dunder Mifflin.
Yeah.
Autos, 41% decrease. Real estate, 29% decrease.
Ouch.
So he says, keep in mind that this report covers a global footprint with data coming from the Americas, Asia Pacific, Europe, Middle East, and Africa. The data was collected from January 2013 through January 2014. So this is, what episode are we in? We're in episode 83. And we'll link to this post as usual. And then from that post, you can find the full-on giant report PDF thing.
Dang.
And you
dig
can
through the data.
You could dig through the data. Exactly.
You could just curl up on the couch in front of a fire with a little glass of red wine and just
There's that alcohol again.
Just dig into it.
Just drink water, dude. Just drink water.
Okay. So, you ever watch Driving with John Chow?
You know what? I was like, what are you talking about? But I actually have seen some of those. That's actually become popular. A few years ago. All of a sudden, people started driving around with like, I guess, GoPros or something, and they would be talking to the screen.
Yeah.
And you know who did that? That little real estate guy. You know that little tiny real estate guy?
Oh, that killed himself?
No, that was I thought the guy that killed himself was the advertised small ads in small newspapers.
That guy.
No, anyway, he's like a little skinny, kind of twerpy looking real estate guy.
Yeah.
And he did that. He's like the first person I saw do that. And then pretty soon I started seeing it on all these kind of guru sites.
Oh, really? Wow. Because I did that for a very short amount of time.
Oh, wait a minute. You did it too?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I did it for a very short amount of time until I rear-ended someone.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
You did that while you were talking?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Is the video on YouTube?
No, I don't even know if I even finished it. It was just like the beginning, and I was
like, "Are you kidding me, dude?
Forget it.
Are you nuts? That would have gone viral.
It's horrible.
Are you retarded?"
Well,
There's
you can
that word again.
Yeah, it was just a bump, so it's nothing super huge. But
that's what she said.
And then one time I almost flipped my car when I was recording podcasts and stuff.
What?
And so I was just like way too absent-minded. So I stopped doing.
Wait a minute,
stuff.
you almost flipped your car while you were recording a podcast?
Well, I wasn't recording at the time. I was doing it on a daily basis. And so at that moment, I wasn't recording, but I was just prior to it. So I think my mind was just in way too many places at once.
So this isn't a podcast. It was video, right?
The second one, the hitting a car was a video. The first one was podcast.
I did not know that about you. That's hilarious.
I have pictures of my wrecked car from the podcast one.
Wow. I don't think you ever told me about that.
When I almost wrecked when I almost totaled that car, it was a brand new Dodge Caliber, and I hopped out of the car and I left it in gear.
Oh.
And it went down someone's driveway.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. That was funny.
So almost hit $1 million home, almost hit a fully restored 68 Camaro, smashed into a giant landscaping boulder and almost flipped the car backwards.
Wow.
But I was able to get it lifted off the rocks and drove away. So I was pretty impressed.
Wow.
So I stopped doing that stuff. That's crazy. And I'm looking at his video and he's driving through LA rush hour traffic and stuff. So man, I'm just waiting for him to wreck that car. But he's driving around some awesome Mercedes. And, but that was given to him through an affiliate program. So he doesn't even own it. He doesn't care. So anyhow, in a recent video, he talked about some key takeaways he went to the Home Business Summit. And one of it was including how do you get that burning desire to succeed and to make money online. And just to go out there and do what others are not willing to do. And in his frame of mind, it says, see, most people are exactly where they want to be. So if you're doing the same thing over and over, then you're exactly where you want to be. You're not working to change your situation. Said making money online really isn't that hard. So why is it that only a small percentage of internet marketers make money at it? Because people are where they want to be. If you're not truly where you want to be, then you would be doing something to change it. I could give everyone the step-by-step on how to make money online, and most people wouldn't do it. Why? Because they are where they want to be. So you gotta listen to this video. This is great.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. So this is on.
Are we gonna play a sound clip?
Having that desire. Yes.
This is exciting.
This is great.
How do you get a burning desire within you, so that you would go out and make it happen? Well, I would say the main requirement is that you need to be sick and tired. You need to get sick and tired of rush hour traffic. You need to get sick and tired of a boss that you hate, a job that you hate. You need to get so sick and tired that you actually do something. Hell, you need to get sick and tired of being sick and tired.
You heard it from the man.
I think that has to be like my favorite clip ever.
Yeah, I know.
If we don't get number 1 on iTunes from that clip,
Yep.
we got to quit tomorrow.
That's it. That's all you need to do.
Yep. You got to get sick and tired. That's it. Best advice ever.
All right. So I have, let's see. I have one more little quick bit of news here.
Okay.
Facebook to acquire Titan Aerospace for $60 million. So even though they went out and spent $19 billion just like a week or two ago on WhatsApp, and
you're like Facebook's wife.
I know.
You're like,
what are you spending your money on?
You went out there last week and spent $60 billion.
No, they said that was going to be like they're going to take it easy on acquisitions. Acquisitions?
Acquisitions?
Acquisitions for a while?
Accusations or acquisitions?
Yeah. So I guess Titan Aerospace, they make airplane satellite machines that could stay aloft for 5 years without having to land.
That's too long.
And so I guess they're kind of getting into that thing with internet.org to provide internet access to more people internationally. So everyone could have Facebook. That's what they're doing. So anyhow.
That sounds awesome.
Get sick and tired.
People in third world countries will also get nothing done now.
Yeah, I know.
They'll be like dying more.
I'm dying.
Yeah, I'm so hungry, but I
could Facebook it.
I didn't
hungry.
I didn't find food because I was busy clicking the like button.
Yeah. That's hungry.
Horrible. So this is from finchsells.com.
I like that guy.
When to kill a profitable campaign. So he says campaign A makes you $50 a day. Campaign B makes you $10 a day. Which one should you work on?
Both.
Most people would say campaign A, he writes. Most people besides Brian.
I work for $10 a day.
He said there isn't a correct answer. What if campaign A can be scaled to $100 a day, but campaign B can reach $1,000 a day?
Yeah, see?
Often we fail to compute one of the most important metrics of all, the value of our time.
Yeah.
You only have 24 hours in a day. A third of those are spent sleeping, and the rest are too often spent daydreaming. If you are a one-man team like many affiliates, you need to pick the campaigns that are the biggest possible upside relative to your desired income. It sounds so simple, and yet you wouldn't believe how many affiliates I see with big hopes and penny-pinching campaigns. On a typical day, how many hours do you spend in the zone with your creative juices flowing? 2? 3?
Yeah.
Is it smart to waste more precious hours on a campaign that, even if it succeeds, will net you the same wage as a guy flipping burgers for the man? No offense, but I don't think so. There are exceptions. If you can learn the craft while making a small profit, you're being paid for an extremely lucrative education. That's smart. If you spend your time launching tiny campaigns on the assumption that lots of small wins will add up to one big success, the churn will beat you.
Yeah.
Get positioned where the economies of scale work in your favor. Oh my God, I'm reading like you now. Get positioned where the economies of scale work in your favor. Yes, even if it means giving up your profits. It's much easier to hit success with one big campaign and dozens of losers. The alternative is lots of small winners that all need management to stay profitable. Once you start managing small campaigns, it's difficult to stop. You become emotionally invested in retaining small profits, putting out small fires rather than blazing a path to the bonanza. On many occasions, I've surveyed the carnage of my CPV lab and made the tough decisions to delete campaigns that were making me money. Why? Because time is money and I was losing too much of it. There's a famous saying that goes, take care of the pennies and the pounds will take care of themselves. Bullshit, not in this industry. If you start managing pennies, you can forget the pounds. They belong to somebody with bigger balls and a bigger wallet.
That's true.
Is it all of it? Well, I would definitely say that that is a giant pain in the butt. Like managing multiple campaigns. Like once you hit like this certain amount, it's like you really can't do any of them well.
Yeah.
Or you're trying to do them all and you're like stressed out and spending too much time.
Yeah, and then I mean, you also have all that opportunity cost that you're losing. So if you're managing all these little tiny
opportunity costs,
if you're managing all these little tiny ads or offers and stuff like that, you don't have any time to try out the new ones or the bigger ones. So, you know, that's how I feel about it.
Good. We all wanted to know.
Yeah. All
I'm
right.
sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Yeah, me too. Or something like that. Close. This
What he
is
said.
from the Daily Egg, a simple guide to understanding and creating a website conversion funnel.
Which is the Daily Egg related to the Crazy Egg? Yeah. Okay.
Yep. And it's from Christina Gillick. And it's a pretty good article for just giving you an idea of what the website conversion funnel is about and how to optimize it. Because everyone, I mean, if you're selling a product or service online, you already have some type of conversion funnel. It might be go to page A, then make a sale on page B, but that's not optimized, you know, but it is a conversion funnel of sorts. A conversion funnel is really an idea or a way to visualize and comprehend the flow and conversion of potential customers into paying customers. Or it doesn't even have to be a paying customer. It could be just getting them to do whatever action you'd like them to do. It says, and if you could understand and analyze the process, then you could take actions to improve that flow. And she gives some different examples in here. I'm going to stick to the really basic one. It has a inverted funnel. Inverted, is that the right word I'm looking for? Upside it, well, just a funnel. And the widest part's at the top.
Yeah.
Trying to describe it.
Okay.
And this will describe each step through the sales process. And so first, your potential customers become aware of you or your product. So awareness is the first step. And then it goes to interest, desire, and action. And so the second area, you would build interest in your product. And the funnel gets smaller because not everyone is aware of your product, will have additional interest in your product. So you're going to lose people throughout the way. And it's not like a conventional funnel where if you poured in all your customers at the top, they're all going to come out the bottom. There's holes, throughout the funnel. So when they get down to each different level, you might lose some people along the way. So third, you need to plant the seed of desire for your product. Once again, the funnel gets smaller because you can't expect everyone who is interested in it to actually desire your product. And then number 4, finally, you ask for an action. As an example, the action might be to buy something or sign up for an email list. And that's the smallest part of the funnel because only a small percentage of the original potential customers will take action at that point. So let's see. So the truth, it has holes, and people talk about the holes throughout your funnel are kind of like filters, and people will leave throughout the different steps in your sales process. And you don't have to just let them go at that point. You want to try to capture those people and find out like why they left, what was their motivation for leaving. You're going to want to get back to them at the end.
So how do you do that? Do they tell you how to do that?
Not in detail, but at the end of the article, I'll give you some little tips on what to do with those people.
Did I jump the gun?
A little bit.
Sorry.
Okay. So, he said the simple plan is so people that are leaving, The simple plan is to get them back into a different funnel, one with a different offer that they may be more interested in. For example, if they aren't interested in spending $97 on a product, you could try to downsell them to a different product that's only $27 or something. I mean, it's not a cut and dry funnel. So you're able to, if someone leaves the funnel just by going to a different page, they're kind of leaving that sales funnel, but you could put them into another one, like to sell them a different product or different service, different offer.
But they still have to be on your site, right?
Yeah, they're still on your site. Building a simple conversion funnel. And she states that remember that building an effective conversion funnel takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. You need to analyze it, understand it, and consistently improve on it. And the 4 levels of a simple conversion funnel awareness. To have a conversion funnel, you will have to pull, not pour prospects into your funnel. You do this by making people aware. You're going to ask yourself, like, where are my customers coming from and how did they become aware of the product? Then look at the percentage of people taking that first step and consider like how you got them. Did you advertise? What's the click-through rate? How many people saw your ad and clicked on it? You could also see, did you get any traffic from organic results and which pieces of content brought you those people so you can improve on those? Or did you find people through social media? And did they click through to your website to learn more about your product or service that you're selling? And said, make sure that you're properly targeting your customers so that you aren't working on pulling the wrong type or completely unqualified customers into your funnel. You'll spend too much time and money trying to convert them. And think of who your ideal client is and try to target just them. Now, you don't want to, you could always widen the net in the future. And then on the interest stage, after you pull them into your funnel, you're going to want to like build interest in your product. So you could have them read information, possibly watching a video, things like that.
A video of you driving around and crashing.
Yeah. And when you bring them to your website, you're going to want to have like a really attention-grabbing headline, craft content that keeps their attention, and crafting a good bait piece, and maybe give them like a giveaway if they sign up to the email. You know, that's going to let you know that they have an interest in your product. So that takes them through that next step. Into desire, you want to make those leads for people that either opted into your bait piece or maybe watched that video. You want to make them even more interested in your product or service. A good way to do that is by using like a autoresponder series with like email software like Aweber like we do. And you could constantly reach out to them, give them a little bit of information and just kind of fuel their desire. And remember that most people are usually desiring a solution to a problem that they have. So you need to identify what problem they have, what issues they're trying to solve, and make them desire that solution. And you're pretty much almost done. You're almost onto the sales page or the action. And so onto the action page, you're pretty much wanting them to finish in the funnel, like either make a purchase or do whatever additional step you're looking for. Only a small percentage of prospects meet this level, and that's why you should use the conversion funnel to analyze the sales process and make improvements at each level. So throughout the process, if you're losing people out of the funnel and you're not able to reconvert them or get them back in, you need to figure out why they're leaving. And so what about the people that don't take action? You could find out, like, what was the differences? Why did they leave? What was the difference between the people that converted and didn't? How could you motivate the people who didn't take action? And what objections were there, and how can you eliminate them? So that's pretty much it on the sales funnel.
Sweet.
Great. Well, that's pretty much another episode of Daily Blogcast.
Yep.
Are you excited?
Yes.
All right.
Super.
All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
See ya.
You've been listening to the Daily Blogcast for Internet Marketing.
Visit our site, dailyblogcast.net, where you can find show notes and links to all of the blogs mentioned in this episode.
While you're there, make sure to sign up to our free newsletter so you're notified of new episodes and get a bunch of goodies delivered directly to your inbox.
Don't forget, we need your support, so do us a favor and log into iTunes and leave a rating and a review. It only takes a minute and they'll really help us out. See you tomorrow.
See ya!